Hello. So, for my project, I decided to focus on an initiative called Natural High, which is a youth drug addiction prevention initiative. And I focused on one particular campaign that they do where they have famous athletes, famous entertainers, anybody who is an example of successfully overcoming addiction to empower kids to hopefully develop their own natural high and avoid using drugs and alcohol. So it is no secret that drug addiction is at an epidemic level in this country. The National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University, this is before COVID 19, but still, outlined adolescent drug addiction as America's #1 public health crisis. And the reason this developmental stage is so important is because 9 out of 10 substance abuse disorders originates while someone is still in their teenage years. And this is coupled with the fact that the later someone can delay the first time they use an addictive substance, the higher percentage that they have of not developing an addictive behavior. So this makes youth an extremely important window, a chance to instill protective factors, habits, and ignite things that will help them negate the potential of falling down paths that will lead to addictive outcomes. So, yeah, that's the health problem I'm discussing. Next section. So, behavior and psychology are the two main factors that intertwine in addiction. Many professionals believe that there are psychological vulnerabilities that one can pick up in the environments that they develop in that will leave them more vulnerable to developing addictive behaviors later down the line in life. This could be having a family history of substance abuse and that those tendencies being passed on. It could be traumas, and it could also be a compounding of social pressures. From there, these vulnerabilities will be seized upon by addiction, and behavior is the very vehicle that the addiction will ride upon, and bringing someone to the darker depths of that experience, where you see the real negative outcomes of an addiction. So the target population of Natural High is adolescents, people at an age where the habits they develop will most likely determine how they navigate the waters of young adulthood. Natural High also provides materials to empower both educators and teachers so they themselves can help build upon the messages of the videos and helping kids develop skills and a mindset to hopefully negate addictive behaviors. So, Natural High engages influencers, educators, peer groups, and parents in helping young people discover whatever activities or habits will inspire, uplift, and motivate them to find their own natural high instead of using drugs and alcohol. The particular campaign I focused on with this project was Natural High's use of famous athletes, performers, entertainers who have either used drugs themselves or come in contact with through a loved one and relied upon or seen somebody rely upon their own natural high to get them through or resist the temptations of addictive substances. The message relies upon the power of storytelling and positive example and direct engagement to influence adolescents. That's the message. So the source of this message for Natural High, this particular campaign, is the storytellers, the people in the videos who are delivering their messages. According to Natural High and according to an abundance of scientific research, if young people are directly engaged around this issue of substance abuse in a compelling way by people they look up to and that they trust, they are much less likely to choose drugs and alcohol. I absolutely believe this is the best possible source to deliver this message in this type of campaign because, in my own personal example, I know for a fact, and I know this is just an anecdote, but having coaches who had also been impacted by this issue really provide a direct, engaging example and message about this stuff was really, really helpful, and I think formative in me not choosing that type of path. That's it. So there is a chronological process of channels that this campaign uses. First, the videos are shown, the stories are told. Then Natural High provides teachers or parents or peer groups, whoever is conducting, they provide them with materials to have meaningful discussion about the videos. They provide guideposts for discussion. After that, Natural High also provides designed interactive ways to go deeper into the concepts shown by the storytellers in the video. Each video has its own unique, well-designed activity set. And then from there, the skill building ensues. So what I would do better if I was running this campaign is less of a critique and more of an addition. I think at the start, or even after the storytelling video, at some point I think it would benefit from having an exhibition of potential pathways, whether it be surfing, skating, playing music, cooking, gardening, anything. And then whoever the storyteller was, maybe provide an example or a tutorial of how they got into it and tips on getting over the hump of entry. So that would help whoever's watching the video stick with whatever that path is to the Natural High. And the reason I chose this campaign over the other campaign I researched was called Real, and it was done by DARE, and it was a opiate prevention series done in middle schools. In comparison to Natural High, I thought DARE did a great job, but in comparison, I thought it seemed like they stopped short, where they provided great information and great trainings on how to behaviorally resist addictive substances. I think Natural High goes one step further and provides role models and real-world examples and motivational, inspiring, positive messaging to encourage the kids. And I think as humans, that's what we respond to the most is other people. So yeah, that's it. I really enjoyed this project and I really enjoyed this semester, and I wanted to say thank you, Dr. Wallace. Thank you so much.